Good morning everyone, my name is Sari and my name number is 30. My class is A. In this video, I will present my final project from Introduction to Tourism survived by Mr. Fitri. Today, I will analyze two recent tourism cases in Indonesia that gained public attention at the end of 2025. The first case focused on tourism safety crisis, namely the Labuan Bajo boat tragedy. The second case discussed a tourism demand shift, often referred to as the Bali quiet season, where domestic tourists increasingly choose Yogyakarta an alternative destination. Through this video, I will discuss the root cause, the impact on Indonesian tourism, as well as crisis communication and risk management. Jadi video kali ini aku nggak cuma bahas atau tidak hanya menjelaskan peristiwanya, tapi juga menganalisisnya dari perspektif pariwisata. Okay, so after explaining the background of both case, now I will move into the main discussion. I will divide this part into two major discussion. The first one is about the root causes and the second one is about the impact, communication and risk management lesson from this case. So let me start with the case 1, the Labuan Bajo boat tragedy. In my view, this tragedy did not happen because one single mistake. It was the result of several weaknesses happening at the same time. First, there is the natural and weather factor. Maritime tourism is always exposed to risks such as strong waves, a changing weather, and limited visibility. However, weather should be treated as risk to manage to something to be ignored. Kalau kondisi cuaca tidak aman, seharusnya aktivitas wisata laut tuh dihentikan gitu loh untuk meminimalisir kejadian-kejadian yang tidak diinginkan. The second and most critical issues is a safety management and SOP implementation. Based on the case, there were clear indication of SOP failure, such as inadequate safety check, limited safety equipment, and weak emergency preparedness. They show that safety was not tragedy as a priority but more as a formality. The third factor is regulated and supervision. Even SOPs exist on paper without strict monitoring and enforcement, they become meaningless. This case suggests that oversight from authorities and destination manager was insufficient, allowing unsafe practice to continue. Now, a critical question arises: why does this tragedy strongly damage Labuan Bajo tourism image? Labuan Bajo is promoted as a premium world-class destination. So when a safety incident happens, public trust drop immediately. Dalam pariwisata, rasa aman itu segalanya. Dan sekali lagi kepercayaannya bakalan hilang kalau sesuatu yang dijanjikan itu tidak sesuai yang diharapkan dan dampaknya bisa lebih panjang. Now let's move to case 2, the Bali quiet season and the shift to Yogyakarta. Unlike case 1, this is not disaster-based crisis. Instead, it reflects a change in tourist behavior, especially among domestic tourists. The first cause in the public perception and social media influence. Recently, Bali has been portrayed as crowded, expensive, and less comfortable for budget travel. And then, at the same time, Yogyakarta is framed as affordable culture and more relaxing. This perception strongly influenced travel decision. The second factor is seasonality and weather condition. Certain period makes Bali less attractive due to weather, while Yogyakarta remains relatively stable and accessible for short trips. A third is a factor destination substitution or watching behavior. When tourists feel the one destination no longer offer value for money, they naturally switch to alternative. Yogyakarta become a substitution destination that still provides a cultural experience but at lower cost. So does this mean Bali is failing? This simply means tourist preferences are evolving and destination must adapt. Now, let us discuss the impact of two cases on Indonesia tourism. In the short term, Labuan Bajo tragedy can negatively affect tourist confidence, especially for marine tourism. Tourists may postpone cancel booking, or choose other destination. And in the long term, if its safety standard and crisis response are not improved, this can damage Indonesia's reputation and safe tourism destination. However, if managed properly, crisis can also become turning point from reform. For the Bali quiet season, the short-term impact is a distribution of domestic tourists. Bali expansions or decline will destination like Yogyakarta benefit. In the long term, this can actually be positive for Indonesian tourism as a whole because encourage tourism decentralization, not ever dependence on Bali. Now regarding domestic versus international tourists, domestic tourists are more sensitive to price and social media narrative. International tourists, on the other hand, are more concerned about safety and destination image, especially after incidents like the Labuan Bajo tragedy. This brings us to crisis communication and destination trust. In case one, effective crisis communication is crucial. Authorities and operators must respond quickly, transparently, and responsibly. Silence of defensive communication only worsens public perception. For the Bali Sepi narrative communication should focus on repositioning, not denial. Bali does not need to compete on price, but on experience, quality, and stability. Finally, there are important risk management lessons from both cases. And first, safety risk management must be proactive, not reactive. No reactive. And second, destination need continue monitoring of tourist reception. Third, tourism planning must be adaptive to behavior change. To conclude, these two cases show that tourism challenges in Indonesia are not only about accident or sustainability, but about management, quality, and communication strategies and adaptability. If Indonesia wants sustainable tourism growth, safety and trust and responsiveness must become non-negotiable priorities. Thank you, that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.